It's time to talk about our roadmap. And if you stick around to the end, I'll let you know what put me in this predicament as well. First, our team has been pushing forward on all fronts. We've been working on our governance layer, the token swap, and of course, the next iteration of our lending protocol. Both the token swap and the governance layer are about 75% of the way complete, and most of the work happening behind the scenes is actually on the next iteration of the lending protocol. Recently, you likely saw that we published our PRB math library, which makes gas optimizations on our math primitives. This touches every layer of our lending protocol. What it means for you is that every transaction within our lending protocol is going to be cheaper and more affordable. Another major change that we've made is we have built a custom AMM that is optimized for fixed rate lending. So just like you saw a step improvement in capital efficiency between Uniswap's version 2 and 3, this next version of our lending protocol has a tightly coupled AMM, which will give our users an increase in their capital efficiency. This investment in our foundation will help make us more portable so that we can go and be where users are, whether it's on a sidechain or a layer 2 solution. A major milestone for us in this next version of the protocol is our value capture mechanism. So we've added fees for governance to control and drive value to token holders. The governance layer is going to allow for a more direct role for community members. So we'll be able to listen directly to people who have skin in the game and allow them to help steer the future of our protocol. This is a big deal because it puts us on a path towards sustainability. But this isn't everything. We're also preparing Sablier to be deployed onto Binance Smart Chain and other layer 2s. Additionally, we're experimenting on what can be considered collateral. More to come on that in the future. So as you can see, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Internally, it feels like we've taken a step back, we're focusing on our core foundation, and we're building tension. So that when V1 drops, you've got increased capital efficiency from our tightly coupled automated market maker. You've got improved gas efficiency for lower cost transactions from our PRB math library. We have our governance layer, the token swap, and finally, token utility. There's never been a better time to be a part of our community at Hifi. We're dotting our I's, crossing our T's, and we're launching with a solid foundation. Congratulations, you made it to the end of our roadmap discussion. Now it's story time. So what put me in this predicament? Well, first off, I've got a broken clavicle, I've got 8 staples in my head, and I've got some regrets. The family and I took a short road trip over the weekend, and immediately after getting to our destination, I got out my one wheel and I went for a ride. I was enjoying myself, but I decided, you know what, I'm really getting the hang of this thing. And I decided to see how fast I could go. And I found out. So 19 miles an hour is the precise answer to that question. It's totally pointless. Like I was going up a hill, I was going fast, I face planted into the road. A good Samaritan pulled over and helped get me to my hotel, where I then spent my evening in the hospital, and then promptly the next day we drove back to our home and totally busted our little weekend trip. So, lesson learned, don't be dumb and wear a helmet, kids.